Hi everyone, I'm Sandy Newton and we're moments away from the opening procession of the 128th edition of Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey.
I've got backstage passes for you and your whole family, so ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, the show is about to begin. So take your seats and prepare to witness the greatest show on earth. Come on.
We going here? Ready for the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, Kenneth Feld is proud to present the one, the only,
It's showtime. Come on.
Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus, the greatest show on earth. Here at the circus, we bring you by far the world's most unusual, unique, and bizarre. Attractions fantastic, amazing but true. The world of the circus is waiting for you.
This is Ringmaster Jim Ragona's 16th year as the voice of the greatest show on earth. He's also the show's performance director. As a production and talent coordinator for Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey, Jim traveled more than 1 million miles all around the world searching for new acts for the upcoming editions of the show.
The world of the circus is right through that door.
One of the oldest traditions in the circus has always been the sideshow. Great showmen like P.T. Barnum brought us Tom Thumb and the greatest elephant of them all, Jumbo. Well, in the spirit of that proud tradition, the 128th edition of Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey presents the wonders of individuals so extraordinary, so unusual, so incredible, they bring to life the mystery and marvels of the sideshow. Here's Nikolai, the Iron Jaw, who actually bends a solid steel bar in his mouth. And that's just a warm-up. He then pulls an 8,000-pound elephant with his teeth. Marina, the Lady in the Cube, a contortionist extraordinaire. Luna, Angel of the Air. Mysticles, Master of the Mind, who climbs a stairway of sharpened swords in his bare feet. Vesuvius, the human volcano. Tong, Prince of Pythons. Khan, the world's tallest man. And Mishu, the smallest man on earth.
Yes, here at the circus, we bring you by far the world's most unusual, unique, and bizarre. Attractions fantastic, amazing but true. The world of the circus is waiting for you. In rings 1 and 3, Lloyd's Old English Sheepdogs. And in ring 2, the Pollinac Poodles.
Here's a little inside information for you. The French poodles are actually Russian, and the English sheepdogs are really from Argentina. Ringling Brothers travels with 15 Asian elephants. The 2 youngest are 3-year-olds, Benjamin and Shirley. Altogether, the elephants eat over 5 tons of hay every week.
Where'd you get these?
They came from our Center for Elephant Conservation in Polk City. Actually, just down the road here.
Are they like most 3-year-olds? Are they kind of frisky sometimes?
Oh yes, first thing in the morning, yes. First thing in the morning, they're bright and bushy-tailed. We bathe them first time when we get them up. We give them breakfast in the morning. And then we'll take them out and we'll wash them up with soap and water.
Oh, they get soap too.
And then we'll let them play out here all day until it's time for them to perform.
Here come the cutest stars of the greatest show on earth, Benjamin and Shirley. You know, they've been buddies since birth, eating, sleeping, playing, and training together. They may look alike, but each has their own pachyderm personality.
Behind me is the three-ring adventure, a chance for you to come down into the ring and meet the stars of the greatest show on earth up close.
1 hour before showtime, the audience is welcome to come down onto the arena floor and visit each of the three rings. You can meet the performers, try on some costumes, see the circus animals up close, and even get your picture taken with Khan, the world's tallest man.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I direct your attention high above ring one. Katya, Queen of the Clouds.
This woman is amazing. Her name is Katya, and they call her the Queen of the Clouds. When she was just 6 years old, Katya began studying gymnastics and diving in Moscow. She went on to earn the title of Master of Sports in Diving and competed in diving events throughout Russia. She joined Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey in 1996, and she's been dazzling audiences ever since. Years ago, I'll bet you didn't even know what rhythmic gymnastics was. Well, today it's an official Olympic event, and now, direct from their silver medal performance in the 1996 Atlanta Olympic Games, here are the Bulgarian rhythmic gymnasts. Their performance combines the grace, power, and athleticism of sport with the artistry of the circus. Their moves are choreographed to special Bulgarian music that was part of their Olympic medal-winning presentation. The members of the Tura Aerial Act range in age from 20 to 35. All were shining stars in the highly competitive field of Russian gymnastics, and all reached the highest level possible, Master of Sport. Among these hand-picked contingent are 2 women. This is unusual, Sergei Tur, the leader of the group, told us, because most Soviet flying acts are all male. But as he says, these courageous women can perform feats that even the boys can't.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, watch as Vitaly Korolev attempts a singularly death-defying vault to the hands of the catcher.
From Gabon, Africa, the stars of the Circus of the Equator.
Their high-energy displays of strength and agility are fueled by the supercharged rhythms of their Central African homeland.
These 22 men perform amazing feats of acrobatics and gymnastics. They're from the small Central African nation of Gabon. Once a French colony, Gabon, with a population of slightly over 1 million, has been independent since 1960. They began their act with the Circus of the Equator in 1994, but this is their very first year with the greatest show on earth.
I'm very happy to be in this circus and to bring our act to the people. That's why we yell and scream during the performance. We motivate each other by screaming, and we excite the audience also. I'm really proud to show our culture to the public. Very proud of that.
Did you know that Khan, the world's tallest man, stands over 8 feet high? He's an impressive sight. But equally awesome is the show's smallest performer, Mishu, who is only 33 inches tall. That's 7 inches shorter than P.T. Barnum's legendary Tom Thumb.
You know, the performers come from many, many countries from all over the world. Each one of these performers puts an enormous amount of time, talent, and effort into preparing for the show. You might wonder why they do it. Well, the answer is very simple. All you have to do is look around at all these wonderful smiling faces you see during the show, and you'll know what makes it so worthwhile.
We have a clown from Mexico City, we have a clown from Poland, we have a clown that comes from Hungary. The universal language is laughter. Anybody who has a big heart and wants to be a clown, this is the place to be.
It's been all my life like this. We are the 5th generation, my wife is the 6th generation. We know everybody, we know each other. So it's like a family.
Just the chance to go out nearly every day and know that you're changing people's lives for at least 2.5 hours of that day, making them leave here feeling so excited and rejuvenated about life, seeing all the things that they see, and it's nice to be a part of that.
I think the whole reason that we're really out there is to make people forget about their troubles or their problems. You know, those few minutes we're out there, we like to have the attention of the whole audience, and it's just wonderful to see that the people are reacting to what you do in amazement, that it's something different. I really enjoy performing in front of a big audience.
When you do a show and say you make a connection with people in the audience, or you make a connection to a little kid or something like that, you make the right connection, they're going to remember you for years and years and years and years, and I just hurt myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hurry, 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 step right up from the remote corners of Clown Alley. I present to you this vast congregation of baffling buffoons.
18 clowns tour with the Ringling Brothers troupe, but you can't always tell what's under that makeup. There are 14 men and 4 women. Every year, the clowns use 136 clown noses. Think of all the tissues. But here's the biggest fact of all. The average clown shoe size is 26 1/2 triple E.
Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Tourissants.
When Suren Tourissant was 13 years old, he left his small hometown in the Soviet Union and rode literally thousands of miles on his bicycle to attend circus school in Moscow. But it wasn't until years later, when he saw a movie about basketball, that he got the idea to combine basketball with a trampoline. And this unique and spectacular act was born. This is their second year with Ringling Brothers, and as you can see, they're having the time of their lives.
Что можно думать
The circus, like the theater and movies, has to have an audience or it's not a show. What gives me a good feeling, what makes me smile, is knowing that the audience is happy and enjoying the show.
Here come tons and tons of Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey fun. What would the greatest show on earth be without these fabulous pachyderms? In an effort to save the Asian elephant from extinction, Ringling Brothers established the Center for Elephant Conservation on 200 acres in the pristine wilderness of Central Florida. Its sole purpose is the breeding and nurturing of this endangered species.
This facility has been created in a hopes to replenish the supply of the elephant in the wild. And unless facilities like this take some type of existence and become more prominent, the Asian elephant as we know it in this country will cease to exist.
The elephant population in the world will benefit from the care that's gone into developing this facility.
This facility at the Elephant Center was designed solely for reproduction, a place where the animals would breed, would raise their young and nurse their young.
We establish a very close human bond with the newborns. By the time you invest as much time as we do with them, we can pretty much tell as to whether we feel that they are in good shape, bad shape, whether they're feeling good, feeling poor.
We may not be able to do it alone. We need to do it in cooperation with others, but we have decided to put a place here where we can breed elephants so there'll always be this endangered species on this earth.
The beautiful Ayala sisters bring grace, artistry, and thrills to the show with their amazing hair hanging act. This performing family's dramatic touch is a great example of how today's circus has something for everybody.
The Ayala sisters are fifth-generation circus performers. They learned their unusual routine from their mother, who in turn learned it from her mother. How they braid steel cables and hooks into their long hair is a very carefully guarded family secret that no one else is ever allowed to see.
It originated from the ancient Chinese acrobats over 100 years ago. And after that, my mother, she learned it from her grandmother, and I grew up watching my mother perform this act, and I always wanted to perform the same act that she did. And it was just a wonderful feeling to watch her, and then to come back years later. I really didn't expect that I was going to be able to perform alongside her with Ringling Brothers. And now again, we're back here, the three of us, and with my younger sister Alexis, and it's just a wonderful feeling.
From Kyrgyzstan, the Kambarov Riders.
The Kambarov Riders come to the greatest show on earth all the way from Kyrgyzstan in the former Soviet Union. In their homeland, it's said that every child is born on a horse. Well, from the looks of these kids, that's not far from the truth.
Well, I've been doing it since I was 8, and it's kind of fast, and you jump, and it's really fun. It's really fun.
Actually, in our family, my father is the first person who started to work in the circus. So we're the first family.
From Spain, the Quiros.
The Quiros brothers are also fifth-generation circus performers. Their father began training them when they were just little boys, first on the low wire and gradually increasing the height until they now do their performance 40 feet above the arena floor on a narrow wire and without a net.
We start with no net, but when you put a net, you know, the people say, oh, they have a net, they fall down, nothing happened to them. But without a net, I mean, it's, oh, no net, wow, you know, it's a big thing. Of course, it's dangerous for us, very dangerous. Every night, every single show, we risk our lives.
Mark Myers and Vesta are the world's only cannonball couple. They travel more than 100 feet in less than 3 seconds, and they've been clocked at speeds over 100 miles an hour.
Double barrel cannon, no special effects, just a man and a woman blasted through the air before your very eyes.
I try not to think about anything. I just try to concentrate.
In the final seconds, I'm thinking about what I have to do, and I tense up like just every muscle you have. It's just totally tight.
And at the last moment, I try to be very still, like no movement in any muscle.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please join in the mighty cannon countdown. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire!
It's my job, and I do it every day, and it's a lot of fun.
Well, the circus is really a wonderful place to be, and you pass it on to your other family members.
I think that this life is better. I like it better. Yeah, it's more fun and more entertainment, and a lot of people, a lot of nice people that talk to you, make you laugh.
To see the people's reaction and they enjoy what I'm doing, just that it makes it worthwhile.
The circus is the ultimate entertainment because it takes the epitome of what human beings can be: strength, skill, beauty, everything.
Thank you.
And sums it up. There you go. That's why you're here.
I hope you've enjoyed revisiting this 128th edition of Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey. Remember that next year there'll be a brand new show with new acts and new attractions from around the world. So please come back and join us when we come to your town with the 129th edition of the greatest show on earth.
Thank you for coming to our show.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, everybody.